Today I will tell you how you can get $200 Grok Bot experience within $20 using Claude or Codex. On my screen you see a browser that is Codex is running this browser and Codex is controlling my social media. It is taking one video it took from my download folder. It is going to all social media channels and it will schedule the video on everywhere. It will write the title, description, caption, tags, all that, and it will schedule it. It will also add the collaborators. It can control my LinkedIn. It can do the comments. It can fill a form. It can do all of these things, and the system is totally free and you only have to pay for Claude or Codex. The system is centrally installed so that either you can do one task using Codex, second task using Claude, but the same experience, the new bot, the new Grok bot that recently came in the market, they are giving this feature in $200. The only plus point is here you can take the control of the agent, but you cannot teach a task. You cannot do a task and then it will learn it. This functionality don't exist in the current system, but the Grok Bot $200 plan give that functionality. So now let me tell you how this system work. What you need to do, either it is a very easy setup, and I will show you how. Current Meanwhile, it is doing a task. I will keep it short. I will keep it to the corner so that you can also keep observing how it is working. Okay, so you just have to come here, lite.ego.app, and from here you can download this app from for the Mac. It is for browser automation. It is faster than Claude own extension that run in Chrome, and also you get more control because you can use it using Codex or using Claude, and we can do multiple processes. And most of the time you don't want to give access of your main Chrome browser because it has all of your private things, and this new browser just have that particular thing installed there for which I want to give access. For example, I wanted to automate my social media, so I just gave access of my social media tools. Now let me show you how to install it. Similarly here, github.com/this link, I will paste this link in the description. You will go here and we have to install this skill in the terminal. We will just click this and find terminal. In terminal, run this skill. Let me just copy this. I already have that, so but I can do it again. We have to install this skill. Once this skill is installed, then we have to do paste these two lines: additional agents, auto and IBM Claude Code. Once this is installed, then we have to copy these two lines and go to our agent, whatever you are using. I am using Claude and Codex both in my VS Code. VS Code is a tool where you can use that is used to write the code, but it is easier to manage both of these things here continuously together. So I just paste these two lines. If I enter it, then it will be able to install these skills. I already have installed it, so I am gonna skip the second step. Now whatever I have to do, whatever tools I wanted to use, we need to go on this browser, Ego browser that we just installed, and I can log in. Currently it is using Codex, is using that. Here my Codex is running and Codex is going to Ego browser. It is scheduling a post about Grok Bot. It has already done on YouTube and now it is on Instagram, and then it will also schedule on TikTok. So here you can see it is currently on Instagram. It is also sharing it on Facebook. I am not doing anything. It is sharing, and let's see, it is sharing, publishing, and all that. Now the second thing, the Grok Bot also, now we have achieved one thing, and that thing is, from our chat we are running a browser, and that browser is doing the automation. That browser is totally separate from our main browser, and it is handling the automation tasks for us. Currently it is doing all of the things that are related to social media. It is going to different social media channels and it is posting a post. It is writing the context. Let's see what it is saying. It is saying, I am resuming the same distribution. Okay, the Ego blogger workflow require a resume session, blah blah blah. Instagram accepted the upload and is actively processing the 149 reel. The caption is confirmed and the Facebook cross posting is disabled, so Facebook can receive its own platform specific copy. It will post separately on Facebook, and then it will go to the next agent as well. Now let's see the next functionality. The next functionality in Grok Bot, you can run multiple browsers, you can run multiple sessions at the same time. So we can do the same thing with $20 plan of Claude. So let's say ego browser. This is a command that is automatically installed when you did the installation. Go to my LinkedIn page, LinkedIn page of AI Data House. See last 10 posts and like it as a VAS. Let's see. Or we can do another task. The same browser Codex is using, Claude will also use the same browser, but it will open a new tab. It will open a new window, and if I want to use the same browser, I can open a new tab. Let's see. Here you see it is currently saying two. One is managing Grok Bot short distribution. It is distributing it to the different social media platforms. The second one that we just opened is this one. The second one is being controlled by Codex. The third one is being controlled by Claude, and the first one is running independently. So it went here. It searched for the company. We can make it smaller so that you can observe both sessions at the same time. Isn't this amazing? Here it is, Codex is telling what it is doing, Claude is telling what it is doing. Here we can see the both agents, the same thing, almost similar thing. Grok Bot is giving us in $200, so you don't need to spend that money if you can do this 3-4 commands and run this. I have also tested it in detail using by filling a form, by distributing a post. I am using it from last 14-15 days, so I will attach few of the recorded videos that I have already done at the end of the video, so you can watch it in more detail, what it can do, what it cannot do. So for example, when I was using the latest model like Opus 5.6 Soul, it was working fine, but if I switch to an older model, then it missed some of the points. So for example, it missed one point when it was pushing the reel on Instagram. Instead of selecting the 16:9, it selected the default orientation and accepted the crop that Instagram apply. So there are very tiny detail that it miss if we go to an older model. As it is working, let me also show you how Grok Bot give us the experience if you have not used that. So this is the Grok Bot that costs you $200 a month. It's opening. Here I am using the same thing, same LinkedIn bot, and here it has a computer. Actually, one more thing, very important thing. I was having one extra problem. I was paying $200 and I was also getting a problem. The problem is it faced the CAPTCHA problem. There are, if for example I have to like 10 posts or 20 posts in my Ego browser, I don't face any problem. It automatically go there, like the 10 posts, come back after doing the thing. But with Grok Bot, it was not able to do it in one go. The problem was, I think I am operating everything from Pakistan. The Ego browser is running on my own computer, so it is not like bot is using it always. I use it myself as well, so it don't seem like an automation. But this VM, this is sitting in some data center or somewhere, I don't know, but it is not on my local computer. It is on their server. It is on Grok computer. So LinkedIn is asking multiple time for CAPTCHA. Sometime it fails, sometime it is just stuck. So that is also a benefit of $20 plan instead of going for $200 plan. But yeah, more things will come into play as soon as we test it in more depth. The second thing was, here I was going to social media again to find some trends. It has its own window. It is connecting, opening like this. So it went to LinkedIn, the page is not opened. It is searching few topics. I asked it to go to the web, go to YouTube, go to LinkedIn, go to Twitter, and study the latest trends of the Grok Bot, what it is bringing, and what are the trending things that people are talking about. So it is doing the research. So this is the interface that you have in Grok Bot. We have multiple agents on the right side. It is very easy to define an agent. We just click on plus, create a new bot. You just give it a name or right click on it. You can define a name here. Let's say I give it a name, edit profile, alpha bot, and here we can start doing the task. Whatever we do the chat, we don't need to do something separately. It automatically pick up from here, and it will start doing the task from the day one. From the first moment, it also have a computer, so if any task we give it, we give to alpha bot, we give to Grok Bot, that is related to computer, it will ask us to log in that, or either it will just ask to authenticate that, and it will continue its work. So same is the case for like these 10-15 sessions we can handle very easily. But how much we are paying? We are paying $200 for that. If you don't want to go there, if you are a if you want to handle everything in $20, so you can have a setup like this, where we have Codex on one side, Claude on the second side. We can run multiple sessions, and by using Ego browser. So the one session is complete. This task is still running because currently it is on Facebook, and it is publishing this reel on the Facebook. You will see it live there. And this one, it is the Claude has already done its task. It went to the company page, it liked the 10 post. It can do many more things. Let's try actually filling one form so that you also experience that. Go to my email, check any email from Pasha, PSAP, or any event happening in Islamabad related to tech, and fill that form using Ego browser. Go to my email via connector. So it will check the email. Let's see. Let's test this scenario as well. Let's close this one. The only difference is that with Grokbot we have this teach session as well. So in LinkedIn, if I open this computer, here it is giving me an option to teach a task. Is I click on that, then I will perform a particular task in a minute, in 2-3 minutes, and it will learn from it, and then it will perform the task in similar manner. However, it is not recommended for LinkedIn. I don't know which proxy they are using. Ideally for social media accounts, it is good to, if I am running it from city A, so and they are logging it from a city B, so LinkedIn will take it as a flag and it can restrict my account. That is a limitation here. I hope you got a very clear understanding of either you should switch to Grokbot or not. Let me give you a better summary. If you are a person who is not technical and who want to experience the agentic AI, where you just speak with the agent from a chat interface like WhatsApp or Telegram, and agent bring its own computer and start doing the work, then you should use Grokbot. And if you have, definitely, if you can afford $200 a month. But if you can set up your own things by using Claude Codex, and if you are already running those things, then it is better to stay with that setup and keep using that. Number two, we also discussed security limitation. In Grokbot, it is using their own VM, so we are facing some issues with social media connections, like it all ask for CAPTCHA again and again because it is a new location, or maybe it is a data center location. But we are not having that problem when we are using it from our own computer with the Ego browser with $20 setup. And that is because it is running on our own computer in our own browser. And the third thing is a privacy, as we have separate stuff, completely separate things in our Claude setup. In VS Code we can define a dedicated browser for where we are doing our complete work, where we can define the multiple agents, where we can write all the scales, and Ego browser is also running there. So it is a completely separate system. But in Grokbot, it asks you to define, it asks you to give full permissions in the start. So these are the things that I didn't like there. One more thing, the model is Grok 4.5, I think so, and that is fixed. You cannot change it from the bot interface. You have to go to their cursor interface to change it. So most of the user will not even bother about changing that, and that model is not very good. I done a detailed task, a video editing task, by using the Grokbot and by using the Claude. So Claude was very clear about the plan. It defined a 15 to 20 step plan. The Grok was not defining any plan. It just completed the work and gave me the file, hey, the work is complete. But that was including many mistakes. The Claude was better at reasoning, and this one, the Grok bot, was just completing the stuff. So yeah, that is also a difference. do but this is very early to say anything, any final verdict. Do tell me in the comments what you have learned so far. If this video was value, if you learned anything in the video, do subscribe the channel, do share your remarks in the comment. Should I record a raw video like this where I tested everything and I am not gonna cut any part, or you like very concise tutorial where we have proper infographic or motion graphics coming? So what type of content you like? Either this was more technical or should we go into more depth? So do share your remarks in the detail, and let's meet in the next video.